Hi, I'm LDS in Medium, and thank you so much for tuning in today. I want to try to bring religion and spirituality closer together, and this is what this pod is all about. I will talk about my own thoughts and feelings as I am both LDS and have spiritual gifts, something that I've had my whole life, but I always thought that it was hard to combine these gifts with my religion. This has torn me into two directions, and I have talked to many people who feel the same way. I can't choose not to have my spiritual gifts, but I can choose how I use them. And I always want to use them for good and to help others. I believe my heavenly parents gave them to me for a reason. So, this is me. Join my quest for knowledge. Today was the last day the temple was open, so me and my sister decided to go. And we ended up doing 2 sessions, the 8 o'clock and the 10:30. In order for me to go there by 8, I needed to wake up at 5 on a Saturday. And I had a hard time falling asleep yesterday because I knew I needed to get up early. Sitting there in the temple, all dressed in white, listening to the training that it was changed since I was last there. I asked inside of me, what do you want me to learn this time? The first session I realized something. I've been doing the superconscious training and the connecting with innocence. And I just realized that the feeling of innocence is what Adam and Eve lived in when they were in the Garden of Eden. The kind of childlike awe of everything created. When you got all your needs taken care of, and life was beautiful and full of miracles. And then they took the fruit from the tree of knowledge, and their eyes were opened, and they grew up and became adults in a way, with responsibilities and having a family, and needing to provide for them, and life got hard. Reality hit them with famine and sickness and death. William Whitecloud describes innocence as the Holy Grail, the grail that the knights of the Round Table were searching for. It was innocence, to be able to tap into the childlike awe and trust. So Adam and Eve had it, but chose, I don't want to say reality, but in a sense, it's the absence of innocence, the harsh reality most people just exist in. And now we are looking for it, to be able to rest in peace and wonder of life, to believe in magic and fairies and the gold at the end of the rainbow. And so, in a sense, what we are looking for is the return to the beginning, when the earth was just created and only peace existed. But then came the eating of the fruit, and the eyes that were opened to duality. Right, wrong, sickness, health, laughter, tears, black, white, love, hate, or maybe ignorance. But the fact that everything that came after the fruit was what we were sent here to experience. You cannot appreciate one without the other. And we are all that. We have everything inside of us. We can be good, nice, victims, cold, aloof, disconnected, cruel, happy, grateful, empty, heartbroken. In the course we did a test. You get to watch a picture of people and put emotions on them and see how your perception of them change with the different labels you put on them. And how our perception that is based on our life experience influence how we look at people and how we react and respond to them. The thing is, it's not so simple as black and white. There are so many shades in between. And the thing is that He created us that way, with everything inside of us, all aspects. It wouldn't be much fun laying a puzzle with only one piece or 2 pieces. Wouldn't be much of a puzzle. And we are like that. We are created to experience, and thus we have a brain and a body made to experience. But I must say, coming to the temple now is vastly different than going there before everything changed. Then I didn't go there alone, but I always felt I was visiting God's house. Now I felt like I was coming home. To know and to feel like a child of God makes all the difference. I was happy today. I felt glowing today. I felt at peace today. I felt loved today. And I felt important today. I experienced how the world was created. But that is a whole episode of itself, so I'll save that for later. It was just nice to sit in the celestial room and listen to my sister whispering a prayer, and to feel content and complete in being me. I also met some long-lost friends and people that have been in my life in different phases of it, and we all come together in the temple. It will be closed now for renovations for the next 3 years, presumably to get it bigger and ready to serve when the gathering of Israel will really start up. And today, sitting in the celestial room, it felt really small and crowded. People were standing by every wall, every place to sit was occupied, and I really felt we needed it 2 or 3 times bigger. I bought a silver pendant of the Stockholm temple that I will have around my neck to remind me of where I want to be. I wonder how many times I will be able to visit the temple in the coming 3 years, and which temples I will be able to go to. I would love to go to Italy and the Rome temple, to see the Christ statues and the disciples. Finland has a beautiful little temple, and Copenhagen, Denmark too. And of course, South Korea's 2 temples would be fun to visit. All in all, I've had the most amazing day today, and just wanted to share some of my thoughts. Sitting there, I had tons of thoughts, but these were the ones I could remember when I got back home, and that I felt I could share without talking too much about holy things, since everything I've mentioned in relations to Adam and Eve and duality is found in the scriptures. I'm grateful for every aspect of me. The shadow sides or the bad sides makes life interesting. I'm just learning to take control over them and not being ruled by them. Only sugar and sweets aren't good for you. We are the salt of the earth, and spices are nice and adds flavor, not only to food, but to life. And I'm getting ready to spice up my life. This reliable Capricorn needs to take a leap of faith. I feel like I've been climbing the mountain walls forever, and sitting there in the temple, I heard something like, "You will never fail if God wants you to do it." That is not the wording, but it was the feeling that I got in my heart, and I felt, yes, it is time. What is it that you know deep inside that you are meant to do, but you're holding back from accomplishing? Be the light, share the light, spread the light, and shine. This is my journey. Thank you so much for keeping me company today. Please download, like, share, and subscribe, and help spread the light and spread the word to expand our community. Let's bring more love, peace, and unity to this world. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Always be grateful, kind, and loving. Be brave and remember to step out of your comfort zone and smile. If you support us on Patreon, you will get access to our meditations and extra materials so you can download them as MP3. Also, we now have a Facebook group, which you can access from our Facebook community. Please answer the questions as you apply to participate. It will be a safe haven where we can keep discussing religion and spirituality, our spiritual gifts, and self-development. Remember, one person can make a difference, but together we can change the world.